Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Memphis Fire Honor Guard and the singing of the national anthem performed by Lieutenant Casey Childs. Kindly remain standing for the invocation, which will be delivered by firefighter paramedic Arnell Morris.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Dear God, we thank you today for your goodness and your mercy. We ask for your grace upon this class, upon these new providers for the city of Memphis. We ask that you would keep them and give them what and how to do as they go out to serve and to render care to those who will be in need. We ask, oh God, that you would bless this service, those instructors who have taught them, and give us what we need so that we can make our city a better place. We give you praise, glory, and honor. In your son's name we pray. Everyone says amen.
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Memphis Fire Department Paramedic Class 15 graduation. We appreciate everyone's presence tonight and are excited to present to you several people who made all this possible. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge the command staff. Fire Chief Gina Sweat, Assistant Fire Chief Hope Lloyd, Assistant Fire Chief Colin Barres, Deputy Chief of Operations Robbie Franks, Deputy Chief of EMS Angie Sullivan, Fire Marshal Lepakis Faulkner, and Deputy Chief of Technology and Information Systems Chris Wilson. I'd also like to recognize the EMS Training Academy Administration, Division Chief of EMS Administration, Kevin Spratlin, Battalion Chief of EMS Training, Amanda Bowen, and our Medical Director, Dr. Joseph Holly. Finally, I'd like to introduce the Paramedic Education Program staff. Instructor Rod Feltner, lead instructor. Administrative Instructor, Lieutenant Justin Keithley. Lieutenant Marquarius Hampton Sr. Acting Lieutenant Zachary Spears. Acting Lieutenant Rod Nash. Acting Lieutenant Brian Cole. And Instructor Frankie Rankar, Clinical Coordinator. My name is Lieutenant Mike Alberson, and I am the Program Director of Paramedic Class 15. It is an absolute honor to stand before you here today to celebrate a most remarkable achievement, the graduation of our paramedic students. Today is a testament to the dedication, hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance of each individual sitting here, ready to step into the streets of Memphis as highly trained and compassionate paramedics. To our graduates, you have completed a rigorous and demanding journey, one that required not just intelligence and skill, but also an immense amount of heart and soul. You've spent close to 900 hours divided among didactic instruction, the skills lab, simulations, and clinical experience, learning how to save lives, how to remain calm in the face of chaos, and how to show empathy to those experiencing the worst days of their life. This is a huge accomplishment. In the process, you've gained more than just medical knowledge and technical expertise. You've learned the true meaning of service, sacrifice, and teamwork. Every moment of your training has been a step closer to becoming someone who makes a difference, but not just in the lives of patients, but in the communities that you serve. You are the ones who arrive in moments of crisis, providing comfort and care when it's needed most. Let us also take a moment to thank the families, friends, instructors, and mentors who have supported you along this journey, for they too have made sacrifices. Their unwavering belief in your potential has been a cornerstone of your success. Would the families of these graduates please stand so that we may recognize and thank you all for your sacrifice. Our deepest gratitude and appreciation. As you move forward, remember that your education does not end here. Each patient you encounter will have their own unique challenges that will teach you continuously about the vital role you play in the health and safety of others. On behalf of everyone here today, I congratulate you for reaching this important milestone. As you take the next steps in your career with the Memphis Fire Department, know that you are not only prepared, you are ready to save lives, to serve with dignity, and to lead with compassion. Congratulations, Paramedic Class 15. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite Fire Chief Gina Sweat to the stage for words of encouragement.
Hey, good evening. It's been a breeze, huh? Yeah, this time flew by quickly, didn't it? No, it didn't. Thank you. At least one of you's honest amongst them. We're really proud of you. We know we've asked a lot of you to get you to this point. We know that, as Lou said, you've made a lot of sacrifices to get to where you are. Your family's made a lot of sacrifices, and we appreciate that. We know it's been hard. This isn't the finish line, but it's definitely one of those most important milestones that you had to reach in your continued career here with the Memphis Fire Department. But I'm proud because of what you've done, but I think we should all be proud that you have chosen a career in the service of others. And I feel that that's one of the most important things you can do as a career choice. Maybe I say that because I've been doing it for about 33 years now. But I really do believe there's nothing more you can do that is more fulfilling than to actually serve your citizens of your community, to serve your brothers and sisters in the fire and EMS services, and to actually have an opportunity to make a difference. So EMS, it's not just about medical knowledge and technical skill, which we hope that since you've gotten to this point that you have a lot of that. your technical skills will definitely continue to improve. But at its very core, it's really about compassion. You're going to encounter people on some of the worst days of their lives. They're going to be scared. They're going to be in pain. They're going to be uncertain of what's happening in their own bodies or fearful for their loved ones. And while you're going to be called to treat their broken bones or diseased organs, never forget that you are caring for a human being, not just a set of symptoms. That person's experience, their feelings, and their trust in you matter just as much as all of your medical knowledge and any intervention you're going to make. In fact, those elements are what make you human to them, and it might make the greatest difference in how you're remembered and how effectively you are in helping them start their healing process, both physically and emotionally. The expectation that we have is that you're going to continue to provide exceptional customer service to all the citizens you encounter in Memphis. In EMS, customer service, it's not just a catchphrase, it's empathy. It's the professionalism that you're going to show when you show up when these people call. We learn its fundamentals maybe in school or kindergarten, those of you who went to kindergarten. Kindness, patience, respect, and courtesy. It seems pretty simple, but sometimes when you get tired, the days are long, and you get frustrated, you have to really focus on those things to remember why you're there. All these elements put together to make up the basic foundation of what good customer service is. And I say it simply a lot of times, just be the paramedic you'd want to show up if it was you or one of your loved ones. So it starts with the basics of learn your trade. It's arriving on the scene in a timely and a clean ambulance. Isn't that right, Chief Sullivan? Very clean ambulance, please. Well-groomed, dressed professionally, and providing the appropriate level of care. So it takes all of that to actually be a responder that can be respected. Providing exceptional customer service means going beyond the basic requirements. It means putting in that extra effort, showing that you genuinely care, and creating an environment of trust and reassurance. That brings me to a critical point. Never pass along your bad day to your patient. We all know that life happens. Maybe the kids were sick this morning, or you got a flat tire on the way to work, or you spilled coffee on your uniform right before the tone went off. We've all been there. Even we have bad days every now and then. They're already having a bad day. So the kind of bad day that required them to dial 911 and call for an ambulance. So you can't afford to let your own frustrations with how your day's going diminish your compassion, your professionalism, and how you treat them. Your personal troubles you're going to have to set them aside some days because you need to be fully present and there so that you'll be your best for them. They're calling you because they need help. They perceive it's an emergency, and you're not always going to consider it an emergency. But for them, in their mind, it is an emergency. So they're vulnerable, and they're reaching out for somebody to help them, somebody that's going to bring them stability and calm. So we say prevent further harm, protect their dignity, and do no harm. Your professional training is there to ensure you that you know the correct medical protocols, but it's your attitude, your calm demeanor, your respectful tone, and your empathy is what's going to set you apart in their mind. And that's what you need to make them feel safer and more secure. And simply put, just be the professional that I know you've been trained to be by a great set of instructors that I know have a lot of heart and passion for the job that we do here. So you treat everyone with respect and kindness. Treat your patients as if they were family. Address them politely. Call them sir and ma'am like we do here in the South. Those of you that aren't from around here, right? We got some people that aren't from around here. Oh, we taught y'all to speak Southern yet? All right. So you speak simply, clearly, and directly. Respect their humanity and also their right to understand what's happening to them. Explain the situations when you can and steps you're going to take. Involve them in decisions about their care as much as possible. And this is how you build trust and cooperation, not only with your patient, but with their family, because they're worried too, and they don't actually understand what's going on like you do. So these are all the essential ingredients of what I call a successful patient relationship. So on every single call, consider that as a spotlight moment. It may be the only time that this person or their family sees you or sees a member of the Memphis Fire Department at their location. So your actions, your words, and your demeanor can shape the public's perception of our department as a whole. And studies show that when you meet or exceed patient expectations, and I can say this for sure, you're probably not going to hear much about it. But I'll tell you what we do know. If you give them bad service, they will definitely let us know. All right? Is that true, staff? Yeah, yes. If you give them bad service or what they perceive as bad service, they will let people know. They will let others know. And I don't think that's what any of us want. And a lot of times it's not true. But also, that's why you're there to focus on the patient. But just be aware of cell phones, cameras, and all the things that are on the scenes now. So this is a moment to highlight and spotlight your career. And you want that to be in the most positive light possible. As I say, if it's on the news in the morning, you want your mama to be proud, right? So present yourself as competent and caring. Strive to make things better than they were before you arrived on the scene. Give them every ounce of your attention, empathy, and skill. And remember, first impressions last. And we have the privilege and the responsibility to serve our community to the best of our abilities. So I wish each of you great success. I hope you're fulfilled in your career here with the Memphis Fire Department. And I hope that your professionalism and compassion continues to shine as you are out there on the street serving in your new capacity. And be a strong patient advocate. And always stand as a symbol of hope, reassurance, and service. And just do the right thing. I know that sounds really simple. Do the right thing. Be the paramedic you would hope would show up for you or one of your loved ones. And everything else gets a whole lot easier if you start from that perspective. All right, congratulations. I know it took a lot of hard work to get here. We're really proud of you. Thank you to the families. I know you sacrificed a lot, and you will continue to sacrifice as they come to work every day and serve our community better. Thank you.
At this time, Division Chief Kevin Spratlin will announce the Paramedic Training Awards.
Well, good evening, my fellow paramedics. Makes me feel good to say that. Quickly, I want to say, of all the titles I've had through my life, the one that I'm most proud is paramedic. I hope you feel the same way. It's a hell of an accomplishment. Well done. So it's my honor now to present 3 awards. First, the award for Outstanding Leadership in the Paramedic Program. This leadership award is presented to Andrew Kaiser. Our next award is awarded for outstanding performance, consistent attitude, and commitment in the paramedic program. The most approved award is presented to Landon Sobranis. All right, our third award is given for the highest grade point average in the paramedic program. The valedictorian of this class is Richard Blakely.
Mr. Andrew Kaiser, will you come up and address the class, please?
All righty. Well, class, we have achieved a significant goal within the Memphis Fire Department after a full year of sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears, and the grit and grind. Becoming a paramedic is no easy task. And for a year, we have stuck together and grinded it out for this moment right here. Before I continue with this speech, I want to take a moment, kind of steal Lieutenant Alberson's thing that he did, but recognize the true warriors of this past year. When you start paramedic school, life outside of school does not go on pause. Home life does not go on pause. Work life does not go on pause. Church life, whatever life you got outside here does not go on pause. Everybody in this class has somebody at home or in their life that was affected in some way by the demands of this class, our clinicals, and our work all piled in together. I want to take this moment and give a huge shout out and say thank you to all the friends and family members that have sacrificed and accommodated us while we were basically absent in all y'all's lives for this past year. I'd ask my class here to stand up, turn to your family, and give them a round of applause real quick and tell them thank you. Again, thank you to all you family and friends and all the sacrifices y'all made for us to make this possible. Now, I had this whole speech planned out, and I was thinking about what to say. I wanted to say an attribute to every single one of y'all that I came up with. But during all this planning, I learned that America's football team is playing tonight at 8 o'clock. And I'm not talking about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm talking about a winning football team. So I've came up with a few points to describe this incredible class that I've been blessed with to be a part of. And I've been blessed to be a part of some really great teams in my life. This, hands down, has been one of the best teams I've been a part of. And with these instructors as well. Couldn't do it without y'all. So every classmate and instructor was able to contribute to make this team so great, so accommodating to everybody. The first quality I want to point out is that this team has a servant attitude. Jesus demonstrated that nobody's above serving by washing the feet of his disciples. Every classmate and every instructor were always looking to serve each other. They were always looking to help one another in one way or another, or make it possible. If somebody needed help, our classmates and instructors would always drop what they were doing to help somebody, to help them get to where we're at today. The second quality to point out is that everybody made each other better every day. The Bible states that as iron sharpens iron, man sharpens another. Everyone came to class motivated to become better, and by doing so, we push others to be successful as well. Instructor Spears, I'm sure this speech will fail in your grade book. My classmates knows what I'm talking about, but it's only going to make me better for the next, hopefully not speech I got to do, but if I got to do another one, there it is. Last but not least, to have a great team, achieve their goals, and to get to where we're at today, you got to have fun doing it. And every day we came in here after getting crushed on these units. You family members know how we come home after being on these units of no sleep. We came in here every day after being on the unit or being on a busy first responder with no sleep. But there's always, after coffee gets in you and maybe some Zens or something gets in you, there's always some smiles that came upon people's faces, and we always started to have fun. And that kind of helped us get through the day, get through our sleep deprivedness. And so we always had fun. It made the class year fly by, kind of like the paper airplane day. Kind of flew by. Another inside joke for my guys. I leave everybody in this room with these last few little bullet points. Whether you're from here or come from afar, one thing I've learned of living here for 10 years now is that if you love this city and treat this city right, it's going to love and treat you right back. Okay? So many negative things about the city, but love it, treat it right, and it will do the same right back to you. Also, I always point this out to everybody I come in contact with because it's been something that I wake up every day to strive for, and every day it's in my head is there's only two things in life you can control, and that's your attitude and effort. Attack each day with a great attitude. Attack each day with great effort. Let God handle the rest, but you gave all you could. Class, I'm honored. I'm blessed to be a part of y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.
We would now like to present the certificates of completion to the graduates of Paramedic Class 15.
All right, guys. All right. All right. Ready? You're going to go right here to the back. All right. Shake hands. All right. Jacob Amadeo. Richard Blakely. Travis Bricker. Davion Brown. Taylor Bruce. Guy DeBose. Joseph Evans. Thomas Flynn. Fabian Harris. Jonathan Hay. Henderson Hill. Eki Hines. Ladarius Jones. Andrew Kaiser. Luke Little. Marquavius Lobbins. Christopher Payne. Torondo Phillips. Colton Pittman. Eric Rackley. Edward Sims. Landon Sobranis. Justin Swift. Brandon Thayer. Jeffrey Tillman. Henry Tran. Ryan Vasilev. And Frederick Wiggins. All right, paramedic class 15, if you would come back up and take your seats. All right. All right. And one more time for the new class, paramedic class 15 graduates.
You may be seated. As we conclude today's ceremony, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who played a role in making this day possible. Our instructors, the command staff, Mrs. Cindy Henley, family members, and friends. Your support and dedication have been the foundation of our graduate success. Congratulations once again to Paramedic Class 15. We're proud of you. We're excited to see the incredible impact you will have on the citizens of Memphis. Thank you, and we wish you all the best in the journey ahead. This concludes the graduation ceremony. Graduates, family members, and guests, please join us for a reception in the back and drive home safely. Hey, paramedic. We're going to get a photo. I failed my national register today.